to Mumbai, 47. One of the most densely populated cities in the world, home to more than 12 million people. If you wanted to disappear and hide from the world, this vast city is perfect. The maze-like sprawling slums offer secret paths and surprises around every corner. The elusive Maelstrom knows the city like the back of his own hand. Locating him will be a considerable challenge. A place to start could be the slums where his former gang, the Crows, has recently risen from the ashes. Dawood Rangan will be easy to find in his half-finished tower, wrapping up his new film called Mumbai Hero. While Vanya Shah has ensconced herself in the overgrown remains of an old train yard. Your 3 targets call this labyrinthine part of the city home, so choose your approach carefully.
People like you are dangerous. Get away. Blouse, though. That's a silk blouse. Could be a rental, I suppose.
I'll say it just one more time. No access for you.
But why? I work for Queen the same
No
way.
access for you. No, you don't. You get to guard the outside of the Queen's. I'm on the inside.
Confirmed
You're
kill
in
on
the
Vanya Shah.
Prove your worth.
Excellent work, 47.
I don't see that venture. He's gone.
No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
Not worth the hassle, man. Gotta find it, boss. Look hard, boy.
Right.
I'm happy where I am. You know what? Think too much.
No, you don't want to know. Can you believe this shit? No, don't do this.
Those teeth. Gotta be bleached. Yeah, you're high maintenance, all right. Need a ride, sir?
I'm sure it's him. My cousin lives in New York.
47.
And he went
The
to a
street
show
gang
on
known
Broadway.
as the Crows
Got a
are on
picture
high
of
alert.
him and
They
the
seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them. 47. Our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map.
Oh, why did I eat that curry from the street vendor? Why? Such an idiot.
Wait, bucket. Go the other way. Have you showed that picture to the barber?
Yeah. He was literally about to shit himself when we brought him down here.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
Kill him! Shit! I know you're dying. It's always someone else's fault.
Taxi, taxi, let's go, sir.
I'm sure it's him. My cousin lives in New York. And he went to a show on Broadway. Got a picture of himself and the guy after.
47. Our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map.
we showed that picture to the barber?
Yeah. He was literally about to shit himself when we brought him down here.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
The powder's in his room. यहाँ पे कहीं not fit in one of the furnaces in the metal workshop. बराबर? This is the third time you're asking me this. Sandesh!
A photograph and a note addressed to Sagar the barber. This looks like a very recent picture of the Maelstrom. With this in hand, picking him out in a crowd should be possible.
I would pay a lot of rupees for an autograph of the Maelstrom. He's the greatest hero.
47? That man there. He resembles the Maelstrom. Try to get close to him for a visual ID. No, that wasn't him. It looks like him, but that's not the Maelstrom. No, that's not him. That is not the Maelstrom.
Why did I eat that curry from the street vendor? Why? I'm such an idiot. Gotta keep it in. No more vomiting.
47. That nose. Those eyes. That can only be Wazir Kale, the Maelstrom. Identification confirmed.
Winning what you're fighting. Acceptable? Don't forget that, mister. One,
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. Just one target left. Let's bring this one home.
Right there. You got a troublemaker.
someone, please, help me.
My brother told me the story about the Maelstrom years ago. Have you heard it? The one with the 3 dragons. No.
Hi there. Hey.
place just plain sucks.
Supposed to be a construction site, right? Public kidhar hai? Where the hell is everybody?
I don't know, but I heard Mr. Dow saying something. Dig a swimming pool while the filming goes on.
Fuck Junior. Swimming pool my ass. You know what the problem is? You just can't get proper work.
What you mean? Any chance they can get out of the dog?
They all want to be dancers or movie stars or something else. What's wrong with honest work? I'll see you. I might be thinking of trying to
क्या हो गया? And the star player, he called in sick this morning. It's the worst day ever. Will someone mercy?
Dawood Rangan is confirmed killed. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
Shit, someone down the Rangan!
Moving on to the next area. Nothing here. I'm gonna keep looking. Moving on to the next area.
I want every motherfucking stone turned. Find me this bastard. I hear you.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were going to tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first Constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, But since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck. That is Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Everything to spec here? Did you pass the latest tapes over to the house?
Yes, sir, I did. They're in a pile and are ready for review.
All right. We need a better setup. It's not ideal recording things from up there and then storing the tapes somewhere else.
I totally agree, sir. Though separating the tapes from the playback device is necessary in case someone gains access to the building. As you mentioned yourself, we can't let anyone know what we're doing up there.
You don't have to tell me that. I know what I said.
Of course, Mr. Cassidy. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm just annoyed with this setup.
Understood, sir.
Sector 3, nothing to report. Bob's doing good, though.
A neighborhood barbecue party. How suburban. My belly is rumbling a little.
Want to go inside? Looks like everyone's invited.
It would be a good time to coax some information out of unsuspecting locals. But I find that once the food's been served and the beer flows freely, people are more chatty. I think we'll return once the burgers are served.
All right, boss.
Hey, honey, it's me. It's going okay. I really miss you and think that people think I'm crazy because I care about the life of insects. They don't know. If I go into another line of work, somebody else will take my place. This is where I can make a real difference. You don't think I'm crazy, right? I love you. Bye.
Huh. How you been? I can't be bothered.
Jesús! Oye.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. 47? I think it would be beneficial to locate the unlawful surveillance mentioned in the lawsuit. Perhaps Nolan Cassidy's house would be a good place to start.
You know the exterminator guy who's working on Batty's house? Same guy as Kathy,
right? Yeah. So I let him use the green chip indicator to sort the chemicals. I asked him to use the voice control. Surgeon there is no This is Nolan Cassidy. I want to speak to the man in charge. That's you? Please, you people completed your work on my house last week.
Anybody
But
there?
there's still all your machinery cluttering up my yard. I talked to your man. He claims he needs to be done with my neighbor's house.
Show yourself,
Before he can
you-
remove the hookup.
Come
on! Surely. I've got a security man. Good work on the undercover agent, Spencer. They've managed to blend in very nicely.
Thank you, son. They've gone entirely native. You'd be hard-pressed to distinguish them from the other residents or visiting workers.
We'll use them to infiltrate some of the more suspect houses, like the Wilsons. Or that batty fella who's engaged in the lawsuit against Jane.
Hold on.
What the?
Jesus!
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Target spotted. Target spotted. What?
Down! Shit! I could have sworn he was there a second ago. We gotta find him.
Command, please acknowledge. Come in, command. There's a maniac running around killing.
Search the area. We need to find the perp.
Affirmative.